Hi, I'm David Dellai from Il Baccaro, and this is our head chef Alex Tintori.
Hello everyone.
And today we're doing a dish that we do in the restaurant called Cacciatore, and we're going to be using cockerels from Aurum Poultry Co. The first step we're going to do for this is make our filling, which consists of onion, garlic, rosemary, mushrooms and capers, extra virgin olive oil, and first of all we're going to lightly saute our onion and garlic until they're nice and tender. Once that's all cooked out for a while, we'll be adding our mushrooms and capers, and we're going to continue to cook that out until all the mushrooms are nice and tender and ready to go. A nice spoonful of puccini mushroom puree. We're going to toss it until it's all combined. Our next step, putting our mushroom and onion mixture in the food processor, and we're essentially making a puree. And this gets pureed for about 20 seconds, and you don't necessarily need a Thermomix. You can do it with any sort of blender or food processor you have at home. Our next step is boning of the cockerels.
Well, so we want to try to leave as much skin as we can on the breast, starting from cutting through the legs around the knee area. In that way, we're going to have as much skin as possible on the actual breast. Very, very gently, we'll try to detach the skin from the breast. But after we having the birds lie down on the chopping board, the farts in a piping bags, we start to filling in the chicken. We put in the piping bags between the skin and the meat, and we're piping it through and spreading it with your hands all around it. So now this part is very important. We're going to have just one fine cut through the skin, and we're going to try to save as much as possible. Now with the chicken thigh and the chicken legs, we're going to put one on top of each other, and we're going to roll it. And we go around it. Make sure it's nice and tight. Then now we're not rolling it, we're pressing it down. And our leg is ready to cook.
So the next step of our roasted cockerel breast is placing our stuffed cockerel on a roasting tray, and we're going to be roasting it in the oven at 180 degrees for about 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, we're going to take it out and allow it to cool.
So once the leg is being rolled and put in a Quebec bag, we're going to sous vide it. If you don't have a sous vide, you can simply pour a boiling pot of water, leave it in there for about half an hour. That will be the trick. Starting from the top, going down the bottom, gonna go very gently through it. So that's how the leg's gonna look like once it's been sous vide. Remove the glove wrap, olive oil, nice heat. So once it's nice and cold, then it's ready to be put in the oven to finish the cooking, which is gonna take about 10 minutes at 180 degrees. We're just gonna get some baby spinach, which are in the pan, so this is gonna allow us to keep the flavors going. And that is our cockerel for Cacciatore from Aurum Poultry Co.